I'm sitting in my car. I'm in the driveway. The engine is off. The house is right there. I can see the warm light coming from the living room window. It looks nice. It looks safe. But I can't make myself open the car door. I've been sitting here for 10 minutes, maybe 20. My phone is in my hand, but I'm not really looking at it. I'm just holding it like an anchor. It's quiet out here, but inside my head, it's loud. Not screaming loud, just buzzing, like a refrigerator that's working too hard. A constant low-grade hum. I'm not scared. I'm not having a panic attack. I'm just tired. But it's not the kind of tired that sleep fixes. It's a heaviness in my chest. Like I'm carrying something invisible, and I'm terrified that if I walk through that front door, I might drop it. So I sit here, just for one more minute, delaying the moment I have to go inside and be a person again. They ask you how you are. How's it going? How's work? You good? And the script is automatic. I'm good, just busy. You know how it is. Busy. We use that word like a shield. If I'm busy, I have a reason for this tension in my shoulders. If I'm busy, it makes sense that my jaw is clenched tight enough to snap. But the truth is, I wasn't even busy today. I had a normal day. Nothing bad happened. Nobody yelled at me. The car didn't break down. The bills are paid. And yet, I spent the entire day waiting for something to go wrong. I spent 8 hours walking on eggshells in a room where the floor is made of concrete. It's this feeling of anticipation, like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. But there is no shoe. There's just me, waiting, tensing, holding my breath. I catch myself doing it at my desk. I realize I haven't exhaled fully in an hour, so I let it out. I force my shoulders down. I unclench my teeth. And 10 seconds later, they're back up again, like my body is preparing for a fight that never happens. It is exhausting, being on guard against nothing. I went to the grocery store yesterday, just for a few things. Milk, bread, maybe some coffee. I stood in the cereal aisle, and I just froze. There were too many colors, too many choices. People were squeezing past me with their carts, talking on their phones, rushing. The fluorescent lights were humming above my head, and I felt this wave of smallness. I looked at a box of oatmeal, and I felt like I wanted to cry over oatmeal. It sounds stupid saying it out loud. It sounds ridiculous. But in that moment, the effort to just choose something felt impossible. The effort to exist in that space with all that noise and all those people felt like lifting a boulder. I wanted to lie down on the floor right there in aisle 4, just curl up and close my eyes. I didn't, of course. I grabbed the box, I smiled at the cashier, I said, "Have a nice day." I performed the role. Normal person, buying groceries, doing fine. But walking back to the car, my hands were shaking, just a little bit, a tiny vibration in my fingers, the residue of all that effort. Home isn't always the sanctuary it's supposed to be. I come in, I take off my shoes, I change into comfortable clothes. This is supposed to be the time I relax, the time I unwind. But I don't know how to do that anymore. Relaxing feels like just another task on the list. Item 1, go to work. Item 2, buy food. Item 3, relax. I sit on the couch, I turn on the TV. I don't even know what I'm watching. Colors moving on a screen. Voices talking about things that don't matter. My body is sitting still, but my mind is running laps. Did I send that email? Did I lock the back door? I need to call my mom. I haven't called her in a week. I'm a bad son or daughter. Why am I so tired? I should be doing something productive. Look at this mess on the coffee table. The guilt sets in, the guilt of resting. It feels illegal to just sit here, like I'm stealing time I haven't earned. So I pick up my phone, the ultimate numbing device. I scroll and scroll and scroll. I'm not looking for anything. I'm just trying to drown out the voice in my head that says I should be doing more. I'm trying to fast forward time until it's acceptable to go to sleep. It's not rest, it's just pausing the anxiety, putting it on mute for a few seconds at a time. And then it's night. The house is finally quiet. The traffic outside has died down. The lights are out. This should be the peaceful part, but the silence is heavy. When the world gets quiet, my thoughts get loud. I lay in bed, staring at the ceiling. I can see the shadows from the streetlights moving across the plaster. My body is screaming for sleep. My eyes burn, my muscles ache, but my brain is wide awake. It's like someone turned on a spotlight in a dark room. I start replaying conversations from 5 years ago. I start worrying about money. I start worrying about my health. I feel a twinge in my side. What is that? Is it serious? I worry about the future. Not next year, but tomorrow. Just the sheer weight of having to do it all over again tomorrow. The alarm is set for 6:30. I calculate the hours. If I fall asleep now, I'll get 6 hours. If I fall asleep now, I'll get 5 hours and 30 minutes. If I fall asleep now, it becomes a countdown, a race I'm losing. I turn the pillow over to the cool side. I try to breathe deep. I try to think of nothing. But nothing is terrifying. Nothing leaves room for the loneliness to creep in. And that's the hardest part to admit, the loneliness. You can be surrounded by people all day. You can have a family in the next room. And you can still feel completely alone inside your own head, trapped with these thoughts that loop and loop and loop. It feels like I'm the only one who struggles with this. Everyone else seems to have the manual. Everyone else seems to know how to just be, how to turn it off. Why can't I turn it off? It's 3 a.m. I give up on sleep for a while. I get out of bed and walk to the kitchen. The floor is cold under my feet. I pour a glass of water. I stand by the window and look out at the street. It's empty, just parked cars and dark windows. There is something comforting about this hour. No one expects anything from me right now. No emails, no questions, no how are yous. For a moment, the buzzing stops, or at least it gets quieter. I'm just a body standing in a kitchen in the dark, drinking water. I don't try to fix myself in this moment. I don't try to analyze why I'm awake. I just let myself be. Maybe that's the only way through. Not fighting it, not trying to force the happy, not trying to crush the anxiety into dust. Just acknowledging that it's here, like a roommate I didn't ask for, but who lives here anyway. Okay, I say to myself. I'm anxious. I'm tired. I feel stuck. Saying it doesn't make it go away, but it makes it real. It stops the pretending. The energy it takes to pretend I'm okay is more draining than the sadness itself. So for right now, in the dark, I stop pretending. I let my shoulders drop, real drop. I let my stomach loosen. I take a breath that actually goes all the way down. I know the sun is going to come up soon. The sky will turn gray, then blue. The birds will start. The traffic will pick up. The world will demand things again. I'll have to put the clothes back on, put the face back on, get in the car, drive. But that's later. Right now, it's just this. If you're listening to this, if you're awake when you shouldn't be, if you're sitting in your car in a driveway somewhere, dreading the door, if you're feeling that hum in your chest that won't go away, I don't have an answer for you. I don't have a magic trick to make it stop. I just wanted to say, I feel it too. You aren't the only one carrying it. We're all just walking around trying not to drop the invisible things we're carrying. It's okay if you're tired. It's okay if you didn't do anything productive today. It's okay if you just survived. Sometimes surviving is a lot of work. Sometimes just staying soft in a world that wants you to be hard is the biggest achievement of the day. I'm going to try to close my eyes again. Maybe sleep will come, maybe it won't. Either way, the earth will keep spinning. The morning will come, and we'll try again. We'll just try again. The hum is still there, but it's a little softer now. Just a little. Good night, or good morning. Wherever you are, just breathe.